Sure you heard about the shooting at Brown University where gunmen came in, shot 11 students, killing 2 of them. One of the students that survived also survived the Parkland High School shooting. So this is now his second mass shooting that he has survived. And there was another mass shooting in Brooklyn, but we don't hear about most of the shootings. We've had 400. We've had more shootings this year than we've had days in the year. And every time you bring up gun reform, gun control, we have to do something about this. Every time you bring it up, it's a mental health problem, but they cut mental health funding to high schools. There was an enormous grant given to help mental health counselors in high schools, and the Trump administration cut it because it's not about life. They don't care about life. They don't care about taking care of kids. They don't care about the birth rate. They care about having poor people that are cogs in the machine. They don't care if you're fed. They don't care if you have access to healthcare. They don't care if you can survive. They don't care if you can thrive. None of this is about freedom. None of it is. Oh, we need freedom to own guns in case the government goes rogue, and yet we have mass Gestapo running all over the country, body snatching people, no due process, violating constitutional rights, even against U.S. citizens, and none of these people have showed up. It's not about freedom, it's about control, and it's about hierarchy. Because they do not care that people survive. They don't care that kids die, because if they did, they would do something about it. Instead of Trump coming out and saying, all we can do is pray. No, all we can do is change the law. We can actually change the law so that this happens less regularly, because countries that have done it have not had mass shootings, or very rarely. But no, we can't do that. We can't do that. It's about freedom. It's not about freedom. It's about control, and it's about hierarchy. We see this in all the decisions that the Trump administration and the conservatives make. Think about their attack on trans people. They hyperfixate on who? Trans women. Right? We can't have trans women in sports, trans women in the bathroom. They don't even talk about trans men, really, ever, really, because it's about policing female gender expression. It's about what you can wear, how you can express yourself, what you can do with your own body and your own gender. That's not a limited government. That's an extremely invasive government. And what it's led to is, even in Utah, we had a school board member report that a teen girl was trans. She wasn't. And she said, well, she had short hair and wore baggy clothes. The girl had to leave schools because of what this person did. And she's not the only athlete this has happened to. It disproportionately happens to Black women, who tend to have more musculature when they're athletes. So they can just now claim anyone who doesn't fall in line with how they think a woman should look is now a problem. It's about controlling people. Trump administration is also saying tourists have to submit 5 years worth of social media handles usage so that they can see who's been critical of the Trump administration, and also may have to submit their birthdays, addresses, and like other details of their life. None of this is about, I don't want to ever hear a conservative say, it's about free speech and freedom. No, it's about control. It's about hierarchy. And it's about the fact that they are the least pro-life people in the world. When they say small government, what they want is low regulation government so that the wealthy can continue to make more and more wealth.